often I hear choruses repeated in a song, and that's why it's called a chorus. But very rarely do I find a song like this where the entire verse, and that too a pretty long verse, is repeated again. And then again towards the end, the entire verse is repeated one more time. So that's quite rare. And only, I guess, an artist such as David Bowie could do it. There's this, kind of girl,
Yeah.
which was, when I was young, it was a very common term. They said tomboy.
Yeah.
So it was a very common thing back then, to call a girl a tomboy. A girl who was not like a girl, typical girl, but more like a boy. Dress like a boy, look like a boy, walk, talk, try to do everything like a boy. So this song seems to be about that rebel, the person, this girl, who's so much like a boy. Even the mother isn't sure whether it's a boy or a girl, and that she's got. And of course, this guy loves her. This guy loves this tomboy. Yeah.
It's sad how people label every child also. And I found it offensive that he was in love with this young, very, very young person, very, very young girl. It seems like they have a huge difference. The girl seems to be underage, kind of a thing, and then he still likes her and he wants to take her wherever she wants to go. Of course, she cannot decide because she's still very young and immature to decide that. But a lot of movies and a lot of music like this made people fantasize and made people legitimize what they were doing was right, especially older men who were, into these kind of relationships back in the past. And they were not called for what they were not called pedophiles in those days. It was just considered a normal thing because they were normalizing it through various means. And this song could be one such song. Like I've said in the past, and I don't have any qualms in repeating that in UK, if there was a poll that old men could date and get married to younger children, I think most men in UK would sign it and have that petition passed that it's okay and it's legitimate and let us do it, let us make it official. There is no problems or we don't see it as a problematic thing. So it's part of the culture, and I don't blame David Bowie for making a song like that, because we have had many more songs that have been on these similar lines with young child. Literally is mentioning a child, juvenile, all those terms, and yet he wants to have a relationship because he feels everything is fine and divine between them. It's so good, it's divine between them. I don't know what is his business with this child. I don't care whether she's tomboyish or not, but none of his business. But he's got his business. Whether it is Aqualung or Rebel, we have similar theme going on here, and which is not disturbing for most people who are listening to it. They find it just cool. Now coming to character of girls, what happens is a boy or a girl up till their puberty, they are both essentially the same. Until this, after puberty hits, they start realizing that they are too different because the hormones hit and they go in polar ways. Then they realize that maybe one is more feminine and one is more masculine. Otherwise, a boy could be just like a girl, behaving like a girl, crying like a girl, throwing tantrums like a girl, and has the skin and appearance and everything of a boy is exactly like a girl. There is no difference between a boy and a girl till 12, 13, 14 years. And people are so quick to title them as tomboy, or those boys also should be called whatever, girly, sissy or whatever, but people don't bother calling that. But I feel it's a misunderstanding, because both the genders until that age are absolutely the same. Only when puberty kicks in, it's the hormones that go different ways, and then you can define whether somebody is girlish enough or somebody is boyish enough. So I think that people should understand and cut some slack for these girls and boys when they are discovering themselves and their identity and their gender for at least a few years after they have acknowledged that this is what I am. Otherwise, girls playing with boys, they act like boys because they don't know how they are supposed to be acting differently.
What are your thoughts on this song, Max? Rebel by David Bowie. Might be the first time you're listening to David Bowie. Right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know really. It seems that and if you cut aside the part of him being old, maybe it's not about him because he's not mentioning himself to be an old guy over here.
Right.
I think it might be commonplace for bands to sing the song Teenage Love and all that in when they're 80 or whatever. Many of these bands are so old anyway.
No, he was young then.
David Bowie is the only one who's admitting that this woman person is underage. Otherwise, they just call teen love and all that. Maybe it would be a bit okay if he said, I am in
He's
college,
young too, yeah.
and she's
Yeah.
also a rebel over here. She's come to party and drink and all that. Since you not mentioned, that's why controversy is there. But otherwise, there's no accounting for these bands who sing all about these young girls and all that. Even when they're 80, singing as the young boys over here. All these bands always have these young boy songs all the time when they're so old. So let's cut the slack really and get down to the song really and the
Okay.
music.
Yeah, and do what
I
about
got to
it?
say his voice is pretty interesting. Over the bass card, rebel, 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 rebel. It's as if calling out someone, going, hey, rebel, rebel.
Okay. Okay. What about it?
Yeah, so it's like a description going on over here.
Right.
You know, like they're trying to describe a strange person over here.
Okay.
She may be a tramp, but she's still a hot tramp.
Oh, hot tramp. Oh,
I don't know the way it's described her. Seems like she's some very strange character who everyone hates or something.
Eccentric.
Eccentric, really. It's very hard to make out, but it seems that must be really hard to understand who this person is.
She's cool once you know her.
Yeah, I gotta
It's like
say,
that.
David Bowie, if he actually, his song actually means it into his personal life, he's got some strange taste, really. Hopefully, he's not actually what you're describing to
No,
be.
I'm not. I'm just looking at the song. And like you rightly said, he didn't mention his own age. Maybe he's also 18 or maybe he's 16.
Yeah,
So then, who
I think
am
he's
I?
got some strange taste of these rebellious underage girls who run off. I don't know. It's also discovering that if for some reason at this age only they want to be rebellious. It's as if when they grow older they're not rebellious anymore.
Yeah, but being rebellious comes with that age.
Yeah, so he's describing what is maybe many girls are like that.
It is. They
It's
are.
not a tomboy teen release. Maybe it's because they become rebellious. Maybe they tear the dress for fun, and maybe they like making their mother, father not know what their gender is.
Yeah, it's just fun at times to keep
So-
people keep guessing.
So it's like it pretty much describes what all these delinquent type children do.
Yeah, it's fun, at times it is
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
During that age, it's fun to play with people's
Yeah,
emotions, and if somebody's got doubts, well, let them keep doubting.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't care. That's part of the thrill.
Yes, yes. And the song, even though it's made by probably not a teenager,
Right.
seems to really
Understand
resonate
that.
with teenagers more, Just like you're saying, with one of the songs really that you would understand it since your younger children would understand it.
Right.
There are some songs that maybe older people would understand.
And
Then-
you understood it.
Yeah, you misinterpreted it into some ridiculous thing.
Oh, so officially you like it. You just have to say that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So, not that good, but it's good.
It's good. Rebel,
Yeah,
rebel.
yeah.
You love the way he said rebel,
Yeah,
rebel. He understood you,
Yes.
right? He understood what
Yes,
you
yes.
wanted to feel.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice of David Bowie,
Yeah.
right? That's all from all of us.
Yeah.
This was requested by our patron BOWIE, and I'm glad Max resonated with it.
Mhm.
David Bowie, more David Bowie to come.